Oh, gosh, what a terrible weekend.
Don't even remind me. I mean, 3 points? Come on. For Slammiversary?
Yeah, I'm in the same boat, man. Oh, here comes Lou.
Lou, how'd you do, Lou?
Hey guys, what are we talking about? Welcome to TFS Pod, otherwise known as the Few Show Podcast. This is 24/7 Lou, and that's
Rick Hard, trying to forget this past weekend like a bad trip to Vegas.
and that's
The one-man band. No!
yes, folks. Welcome to the TFS Pod, otherwise known as the Few Show Podcast. Number one show in the world, number one show in your heart, number one show all around the world. Also, this segment we will be talking about Slammiversary, Impact Slammiversary. So this segment will be longer, harder, and uncut segment talking about Slammiversary. So yes. Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. The segment. So let's talk about what happened here. First off, let's get the one man band to give us everyone's new favorite line.
Rick Hard. Get the scorpion!
Do I have to? Okay, all right. Enough moping around here. Let's rip this off like a bad Band-Aid. The scoreboard after Slammiversary is as follows. We have a new 24/7 and world champion in Lou, having 8 points. Solid lead. Yeah, okay, Lou.
The piped in noise. I got it from the Thunderdome.
Is this WCW Nitro? What's going on here?
Runner-up right behind them at 7 points, though I have a feeling that won't last. It's going to be a gap growing. Is the one-man band at 7 points, followed by myself in third place. Lou, cut that out. Cut that out. No one is excited except you right now.
They're cheering for you. I'm not saying they're not cheering for me.
Followed by, after me at third place at 5, you got J Few at 3 points. He's followed by the randomizer at 2 points, who was flanked all the way at the end by Big Al at 1 point in terms of people with points, and then everyone else has 0 points, including Bogey. Yep.
Including Bogey.
Yep.
So that's the scoreboard.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yes. I don't know.
Yeah.
What did you guys think about this? Before we get into the matches, what did you guys think about the Slammiversary?
That was a terrible pay-per-view. I should have won.
Oh.
Yeah.
How could you not have Ace Austin win the X Division Championship?
Well, there you go. That's a good start. Let's talk about that one. Wasn't that the first match?
Was it the first match? I believe it was. Yes, it was. Your pick, Lou. This was a point for you in your favor. Ironically enough, it was a multi-man match. We didn't give it 2 points.
Yeah, I know.
Not that it made a difference. But Josh Alexander. Get out of here. It actually made it more interesting. Josh Alexander retained, and nobody else's pick won. And I don't want to say it was a. You know what? It was kind of a run-of-the-mill match. They didn't do many interesting spots in my mind for an X Division. What was it? King of the Mountain match?
Yeah, kind of like a cookie cutter match.
I mean, you had the an Ultimate X match. Okay, my mistake. Ultimate X match. They had some spots where people fell from the ropes, or they did. I think they did. They did at least somebody who kept doing Canadian pile drivers, which I was like, wow, this is a...
Petey Whelan.
Yes. He kept doing Canadian pile drivers, and I'm like, come on, man. You're doing the move too often.
Yeah.
But they're doing it, it's a high way it's a great way to start the night.
Yeah.
But I feel like it made the rest of the night, it cheapened the rest of the night.
It cheapens the moment, I say. especially like Canadian destroyers are cool. Don't get me wrong, but like when they get spammed like that, like if you're playing SmackDown versus Raw on the PlayStation,
Yeah.
then that kind of diminishes it for you.
Yeah. It's one thing. It's one thing when what's it called? Bad Bunny does it at a WrestleMania. It actually feels shocking and special. But when you have a guy who does it like 5 times in a match, I'm like, come on. that stopped being cool 3 moves ago.
You being fair, being generous at that.
But congrats though, Josh Alexander gave you a very, very good early night point.
Yep. Oh, I see. I messed everything up. Look at that. You see that was the first match on the show, but the pre-show.
We did have a pre-show, which I wish didn't count, but I guess we have to count it because it gave you another point.
No, I didn't get that one right. That was
J. Wait, no, you didn't. Jay Few got that one. That's right.
He started off the night with
the other guy with bad picks got the point.
Oh, whoa!
My mistake. I confused the two. That's how you know. I did mention this. I did mention this before the show. I know it's a bad pay-per-view when the 2 highest scoring people are Jay Few and someone else.
Burn.
But yes, you're correct. There was a pre-show match. It was Havoc and Rosemary, who, of course, were representing the stable of Decay. They cut a really good promo afterwards, I thought. Decay. Everything goes back to Decay.
Yeah. And new champs.
They're new champs. They beat the team of Fire and Flavor. I didn't catch the pre-show because, I tuned in later on, but...
Yeah, I missed it also, so... For those of you that did, that's dedication right there.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really think they would put in a championship match on the pre-show. I was kind of feeling that the Matt Cardona versus Brian Myers match would go on there.
Oh,
because it was but they used. That's another thing about Impact. They used the pay-per-view as a way to just spam debuts too, or shock returns.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, come on, like at this point we're just doing it for the sake of doing it, because it was you had for let's not get ahead of ourselves. Okay, so we had that happen.
Okay. Yeah, the X Division.
I'm trying to. The X Division match happened. What came afterwards? I believe it was.
See, because I didn't write some of those other ones because I know we had an extra match in there. It was a tag team match, I believe, but I don't know if that was at that point or later on. But I know we did have Chris Sabin versus Moose. According to our picks, I had that list for that.
Yeah, Chris Sabin versus Moose happened, and if I'm not mistaken, Chris Sabin won that match.
The kids
which
table
a lot of us. Yeah, the kids table got a point because only JFU and the randomizer picked him, which was a shame. I thought Moose could have deserved that win.
Yeah, I know. It's like after going against Kenny Omega, now you're giving him a loss against Chris Sabin. What are we doing here? What are we doing in here, Impact?
They're knocking him down the card.
But come on, man.
Yeah, it's a really big about turn there. Then we had.
Because see, I wrote it down based on our picks, but then there was other stuff.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, we had. I think we had the Matt Cardona match come after that.
Okay,
which deserves an honorable mention.
Mm-hmm.
You had Chelsea Green debut as Matt Cardona's partner,
mm-hmm.
and what an entrance! They started making out. She had the two-face thing going on, where one half of her face was like all neat and stuff, and then the other half was crazy looking.
Mm-hmm.
Hot mess. The hot mess.
Yeah, the hot mess. There you go. She made out with Matt Cardona at the ramp, and then I believe they won the match afterwards over Brian Myers and
Tennille Dashwood.
Tennille Dashwood, formerly known as Emma.
And I did not know. I forgot about this. That the storyline was like supposedly that Matt Cardona and Tennille Dashwood used to date. I forgot that.
Yep. Ryder and Emma, followed by Chelsea Green, which it's way to go, Matt Cardona.
Yeah.
That is something to aspire to. You know, it's. Can I just take a moment to appreciate some of the people in wrestling who may not be the best winners when it comes to championships, but boy, do they get some really, really, really great wives in the looks department. I'm looking at you, Miz.
I knew that was coming.
Oh man. But yeah, Matt Cardona, Chelsea Green.
Oh wait,
very, very nice match.
That reminds me. In this pay-per-view, how close were you to wearing pants in the points system?
I am at 4 losses with Slammiversary, and we'll get to that in the next segment.
Okay,
that's not important.
so you're still not wearing pants at this point.
I'm still not wearing pants, but let's just say I got my Wranglers ready. Gotta do that SummerSlam show with pants on.
Yeah, because I think we're gonna go to your house. You better be wearing pants.
It's like, hey guys, what's going on? Like, hey, what's this?
Hey, whoa, say it for the podcast. All right, so back to the Slammiversary.
I believe after this match we had W. Morrissey versus what's this guy's name? Eddie Edwards.
No, was it then?
And I'm pretty sure the tag team match came later, I think.
Oh yeah.
And W. Morrissey got the win, much to how I expected. It was a bit more back and forth than I thought it would be, but it did feel like a squash.
Oh, I'm sorry. See, my mistake. That matchup was before the Chris Sabin Moose matchup.
Who cares? It was a point for all of us. Yeah. It was a point for all of us, except for the randomizer.
Yeah.
And at this point, I believe the score was looking like it was pretty much tied between you and Jay Few, or roughly there.
Yeah, he had.
You guys were tied.
He had a 1-point lead by then.
He had a 1-point lead by that point. Okay, but then you got it. You got it in with he was still in the lead with the Good Brothers match.
That's
where they won the tag titles off of Violent by Design, Rich Swann and Willie Mack, and TJP and I'm gonna say partner.
Sounds good with me.
TJP and partner.
Partner. I can't say his name. It's a weird name.
Wait. Was it No Way Jose? Oh no, Rick Swann was with No Way Jose. Sorry, because No Way Jose showed up there
Rich Swann and Willie Mack. Yep. Which I had forgotten when No Way Jose was so tall. That was.
Yeah, and he's jacked as well. Like it's amazing, like how tall and how built this guy is. Naturally,
WWE saw a tall, very, very strong-looking, muscular person. They said, "Let's put him in a dancing gimmick."
Yeah, let's put him in put him in a program against Austin Aries, A-double. You know.
Yeah, what was that gimmick Adam Rose had? Yeah, like a bunch of groupies. They dance. Yeah. Let's put No Way Jose in that conga line though.
It's been what 3 years since we've rehashed that gimmick. Yeah, we could use it.
Yeah.
No, and
24/7 champ.
And Impact took it back. Took it also. I was like, what? Yeah. Come
on. Either way. Good Brothers, Kenny Omega's lackeys getting the win.
Yeah.
To add some more gold to the team.
Yep.
So that gave you another point that gave almost everyone another point except for the randomizer, basically. And then we had. This was a game changer for you, Lou.
Yes.
One of the first matches to put a game changer for you. And props to you, because aside from the randomizer, who had no logic behind this pick, you stuck with your guns that I jumped ship on, and you had Deonna Purrazzo as your pick versus TBA.
I'm telling you, you keep on going against her. You keep on going against her, and you're taking a loss for it.
I didn't keep on going. I have not gone against Deonna Purrazzo. You're thinking a one-man band here. Deonna Purrazzo was, come on, like that's, you know how it is. You know how it is. The virtuosa. That's my girl right there. But after Tennille Dashwood got so close at the last show, I was thinking like, man, that's a tease. That's a tease that the next show it might be the last. And you know, I was expecting a different TBA.
Yeah, I know.
You know, TBA standing for
Tessa Blanchard arrives.
Yes, that would have been so.
And the rumor was before that it was going to be Mickie James, but she did show up, but after the match.
She did show up after the match, yeah. So, jog my memory here, Lou, because I'm drawing a blank.
Oh no, they had the match. Thunder Rosa came out, and it was
Thunder Rosa. There we go.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be very close because I thought, oh man, I'm going to lose this one, but then Deonna Purrazzo came out with the win with that one, and then Mickie James came out.
I saw Thunder Rosa come out with her own championship, and I was like, they're not going to have her swamp.
Yeah, it's okay.
See the dog. The dog knows.
Even the dog was like, no. Thunder Rosa. Yeah, she's the NWA champ, right? So that kind of right there would have been like, okay, maybe it won't happen because it doesn't seem like Impact wants to mesh with NWA just yet. I mean, and I will say this though. Look. I mean, I know I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Props to Billy Corgan, because Billy Corgan once upon a time did say that he would never work with Impact ever again. You know, of course, management has changed. You know, Dixie Carter is no longer in the picture, so that I'm sure has made it different for him because, you know, when Dixie Carter was around, he didn't want anything to do with it because, as you guys remember, he was a part of Impact in 2016, and he says that he got taken for a lot of money, like millions. So,
yeah, that sounds like the Carter administration.
Yeah. not the presidency.
Not the presidency. No, it's a joke. But back to the match. Deonna Purrazzo looking great as always, and then pretty much saying, I keep going back to Deonna Purrazzo used to be on NXT, and I think to myself like, this is completely unrelated, but man, did WWE miss the boat on that one.
WWE missed the boat on quite a few people though. Right? She was definitely one of them.
Yeah, but think about how they could have had this as their Money in the Bank winner.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Instead of what we ended up getting, but that's a story. Whoa. That's a story for another day.
Yes.
Deonna Purrazzo retaining her championship. Looks like she's gonna have a feud with Mickie James down the line.
Yep.
Who invited her? I want to say to her promotion.
Yeah. And
Deonna Purrazzo said, "Nah, I don't play in the minor leagues." Essentially. And at this point, we were going into it. It was 4-4. Everybody else was pretty much
4-4. Jake, you and I.
Everyone else was out of contention at that point.
Yeah, you guys had 2-2. Everyone
you
else
had. Yep. And this one was for all the marbles. It was Jay Few's pick of Sami Callihan versus belt collector Kenny Omega. And this was the one, at this point, even though I had no reason to really pay attention to it, I actually do think this was match of the night.
Yeah. Yes.
Both for being innovative, and also probably being one of the first ever DQ matches to actually almost make me hurl. And it did so in the final closing moments of the match. But they did do a tease early in the match where Sami Callihan, I think he hit something. I want to say it was a signature move or a close roll-up, but it looked like a really close near fall.
Yes.
Early on in the match, within like the first 30 seconds to 1 minute mark. And then they started going into the hardcore stuff.
Oh, yeah. There was blood. Kenny Omega got cut. The pizza cutter
Kenny Omega.
out.
the pizza cutter. That was a good scene.
Ooh.
That's not what almost made me hurl, though. What made me hurl was it almost was the scene where Kenny Omega gets all right. By the end of the match, I believe it's Sami Callihan brings out the thumbtacks.
Yes. A bag.
Kenny Omega uses the thumbtacks to he presses the thumbtacks onto his knee.
Yeah.
Does the running knee on
because it's poking him.
Because it's poking into his knee pad. Yes. So it doesn't do as much damage. And I was like, okay, that's kind of dumb. I'm like, that's kind of dumb, but whatever. And then, sure enough, he grabs thumbtacks, gets Sami Callihan, puts them in his mouth, and then does the knee again.
Oh my God.
And I saw that, and I almost, yeah.
Yo.
I just had Vince in my mind going, he's gonna puke! I was like, he's gonna puke! I was like, oh! And then I caught myself. I said, all right. I had to do that whole like it's not real. Sami Callihan's gonna be fine.
Damn.
And then he hit the one-winged angel, and that was it on the thumbtacks, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes.
And then bam, end of match, which I don't think had any major involvement from outside interference. Except for Don Callis at some point. I know Don Callis got up from the announce table.
He did.
But I don't think he got involved too much in this match.
Like in other matches that Kenny Omega has had.
Compared to other matches, definitely not to the same degree. So this was a bit more of a decisive win for Kenny Omega.
But it was match of the night. It was match of the night.
It was match of the night, without a doubt, match of the night. And then they closed it off with the now leader of Bullet Club, I guess.
Yeah.
Coming out, he's a champion somewhere else because I think he came out with a title.
The Never title.
The Never title.
Yeah, it says Never. It's Never wrestling something.
Either way, it looks like they were setting up for the next feud with Kenny Omega, where he's probably going to win his 5th title belt. And they just cut off the feed before we could see if he does the too sweet gesture with Kenny Omega and the Good Brothers. But yeah. So I guess that was the hook to get everybody to tune into Impact this week.
Yeah.
Am I going to watch it?
And
I don't know.
Not after causing me to lose those points. I'll catch the cliff notes.
So now I'm starting to wonder one thing with Jay Few getting so close to winning again, right? I don't know. I mean, I know I have to admit, and I said it before on the predictions. I'm not following.
Forget Impact. Getting close to winning. He got more points than me in one-man bands. I'm insulted.
Now again, I don't know how much of an Impact you guys watch, but I don't watch much of Impact. I read up on it and I'm catching up on it, but I don't think he watches it either, and he just goes for the heel pick. If he was that close to winning, it's like what I don't know what's going on at Impact or what they're doing over there, but I don't know. I like it because I won, but I don't really like it when they start doing weird stuff like that. Overall the match, like burying Moose, I didn't like that. Good, you gave W. Morrissey the push. Good, you did that. Fine, Josh Alexander. Okay, he retained. Good brothers. Yeah, you expected them to win, to be in there. Deonna Purrazzo holding a championship for about a year. That's good. So, some things are good, some things are bad. So, yeah, that's my take on Impact Slammiversary. And I believe there's going to be another one on the 31st also, another Homecoming.
Another pay-per-view, yes.
Another pay-per-view.
Also, not to be forgotten, this was Impact's first pay-per-view with a live crowd.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Goodbye, empty arenas.
Yeah, theirs was bad. Theirs was the worst.
Yeah, they were suffering the most from it. But if you ask Jim Cornette, he'd be like, the only place not affected by the pandemic and empty arenas is Impact. Because they can barely draw. They can barely fill a gymnasium with 250 seats. And I was like, come on, dude, don't bury a whole promotion like that. There's actually people on there that I like.
Oh my God.
All right, so there you go. That's a wrap up of Impact Slammiversary, and my points. I have 8 points by this point. Yes, Saturday was good.
Yeah, that's great for you, Lou. That's great for you. But don't worry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Slammiversary might be yours, but I'm gonna get SummerSlam. And the best part is I'll be doing it with my Wranglers on.
I hope so.